Mission Central has given our church the ability to do something we couldn't do on our own. As a hub, we allow others to bring their either materials or their volunteer hours into one central place, which would be our church. We've always had this idea that we were helping people far away. With Hurricane Sandy that happened here at the Jersey coast, we had a very down-to-earth, hand-to-hand way to see how Mission Central works.
It's a disaster. It was scary. It was too scary. Unable to live here because everything was messed up. Everything, no kitchen, no heat, no AC, nothing, no gas, no electricity, and there was winter, and it was very hard to live in that situation.
When the forecast started, I started getting phone calls from Mission Central about these are some things that we can do. We're going to start lining up some things. When those trucks rolled in, tractor trailer truck, the biggest truck you've ever seen, and the doors opened, and it was filled with diapers and heaters and blankets. Food. It was incredible to see how people were connected with Mission Central in Mechanicsburg. It was very moving. This church was turned into a warehouse. Rooms were packed with supplies. People were coming and going with trucks and getting things moved around. So it was a person helping a person who was in need, giving them dry blankets and dry clothing, and that's what it was all about.
Sandy came and destroyed everything, and now I have to start again. So they help us to back to our normal life. They are like a family. I'll never forget them, and they are in my heart. In my kids' heart, everybody's heart.
We have built relationships with these families, and we've walked with them. And they're not members of our church, but they're members of our community. And in doing that, Mission Central has helped us to be the hands and face of Jesus Christ out into the world. And that's so important.
We're very intentional about being ecumenical, interfaith, interdenominational, and even partner with secular agencies.
We agreed that what we were being called to do was not something that would live strictly within the United Methodist Church. It would be holding hands with anybody else who had this same sense of commitment or desire to help other people.
Today, we're at capacity of what we can handle in the warehouse. Now there is room for expansion, and that is to go up. Mission Central has three focuses, which are mission outreach, that's sort of just the everyday equipping folks with mission and with the stuff that they need, and then of course disaster response. And then the third focus, since the original vision, is mission education. So that's the piece that we can work on as we vision forward, where we educate folks about what it's like to live in, say, Zimbabwe or Sierra Leone or Haiti. They can learn about the economic difficulties and learn about the things that we take for granted and enlighten those folks of the need around the globe and hopefully engage them to participate in a way to uplift those that are in need.
My hope is that we simply keep ourselves flexible so that we can keep finding these new avenues of helping others.
Mission Central is a partner of mine. That's the way I think of it. They're all there to support and guide and direct us and help us. And I feel like we are a much larger church because of them.
Those kind of stories just touch you and just absolutely energize you, and we have those all the time. It's just simply, we call those God moments. And those are the kind of things which just have taken place here since the beginning.
The goal is to tell that story of how we're touching 2 million lives annually with the resources that come through this warehouse to uplift those that are in need, to make their life better, and we invite all who have that heart to do that to join in with us into that story.
I think the story's in chapters. Even though it's matured and changed some, it still has not lost that focus of going where God wants us to go. And I think it has changed a lot of people's lives, and I think it'll continue to do that.